What is going on, everybody? Upstate Blake here. Hope you're having a great day. Sure is for me. We finally got the word. Proud to announce some crazy new stuff to this channel, as well as it's new sled day, baby. So let's get into it. Well, guys, we just arrived to Arctic Adventures. And without further ado, the new sled on the channel is... I am so excited for the Snowmobile, guys. You have no idea. Make sure to come in and check out Arctic Adventures. Known Tom and the fam for a very long time, very near and dear friends. Couldn't be prouder to be partnering up with them, and they will take care of you. So definitely come and check them out, guys. Arctic Adventures. Okay, let's get her studded. Probably should have brought this thing into the shop side to warm up before I'm about to stud it with all the snow on it. But Woody's template makes it easy. We are doing 3 up the center, just a typical trail pattern. But I will show you guys the studs here in a second after I mark the track. Okay, so just got every single hole drilled on this track. We're gonna get going here, guys. Did triggers this year. Of course, Woody's obviously, but 1450, nothing too crazy here. I think this is a 1352 lug doing 1450 trigger. So should give him some bite and hook pretty good on the trail. And that's the goal with this thing. We're not doing anything totally crazy yet. I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but my best guess would be just keeping this thing stocked this year, but we'll see how it goes. Well, guys, it's been about a week and a half since my last clip I took. We finally just got the CNA skis in. Proud to have them on the channel as well. These just arrived. We got them on here, as well as a nice wheelie sticker you're seeing. But let's get into the riding segment. Guys, I know I've done an absolutely terrible job of making YouTube videos this year so far, with good reason. 1, we've just been so busy, trips and whatnot. 2, we've been riding this Riot and enjoying every second of it. And 3, I got hit with one of the worst flus towards the end of January, early February that I've had in a very long time. So I wasn't gonna make videos sounding like a mess. It was pretty rough. But anyways, we're back. I intend on doing a full review of this sled towards the end of the season. Got a little bit over 600 miles on it right now. Not a lot, not a little, but it is fully broken in, and I've really been enjoying this. But I've been getting a lot of comments and questions on my other social media pages. Figured I'd give you guys my first impressions, a couple of things that I noticed and really do like about this sled, to kind of go over that. But before we get too far into this video here, definitely wanted to bring that new announcement to the channel. I know most of you guys follow my other social media pages, so this may not be a shocker, but if you don't watch those and only watch the YouTube, been making many hints at this, you know, for the past, couple of years now, but it's finally happened, guys. For the 24-25 season, I am an Arctic Cat ambassador. Just beyond stoked to be on Team Green. I've said this a million times. I grew up on Arctic Cat. I've had them the majority of my life. It's what developed my love for snowmobiling and riding in general. It doesn't take a rocket scientist, guys. You can pull up social media and see that it has not been a good year for any of the snowmobile brands or this industry in general. Where there is challenges, there is room for really good things to happen, and this is one of those really good things, and I'm just beyond stoked to be on Team Green. Love them, and I'm loving this sled. Kicking this off, you guys know me by now, absolute speed demon, mile an hour excites me, big time drag racer, can never have too much power as long as you can put it down. Figure this would almost be easier to do comparing to the Boost, which is my last slide, you guys know that by now. And these kind of go hand in hand together with one of the main questions I've been asked, as well as something I've really started to enjoy about this sled. Coming from a boost with a turbo to this NA 858, is it fast enough to excite me? I gotta tell you guys, I am beyond impressed with it. Coming straight out of the crate, one of the best things about this sled and the reason that it feels the way it does with just the responsiveness and the acceleration feel is this belt drive. It puts the power down so well. It is such a different feeling to having a chain case, and I'm really impressed with that. Another question I was asked, if I had to describe this sled in one word, what would I call it as? Dirt bike. It's the only thing I can think of. Have you ever gotten on a snowmobile before and you go to turn the bars and you just feel that there's a little bit of give and play before it actually catches and starts turning the skis? So it's like a little bit of wiggle, things move, that type of thing. And I'm not talking about inside the motor with like sounds and rattling. I'm just talking about the general feel of it. There is none of that in this sled. You point the bars, it just feels so tight and firm, and I really like that. I'm almost 6'4", big dude, and I have always just grew up riding sleds like an orangutan, hanging off of it in the turns. It's worked well for me. I just have a ton of confidence when I'm hanging off this thing. I know exactly where it's gonna go. And something that shocked me, which you guys know, is it's pretty much, especially with the terrain and trails that we have here, it's almost impossible to make a 146 or longer track handle like a shorter track, 129, 137. But coming from the boost and thinking that that thing handled okay to this, I can guarantee you guys that I am personally faster on this Riot than the boost with a turbo, which is something I never thought I would say. You know, there's a lot of variables with this Riot. You know, the Catalyst chassis alone is the lightest chassis on the market right now. Between the rigidity and the firm feeling, and when I point it and know where it's going, it has just been an absolute treat to ride. Now, this is my opinion, and I know everyone's got one, but for me personally, it's the truth. This is the best handling 146 I've ever rode, even more than the boost. The boost had a lot of different tech and things going on with it, tipped up rails, I know that, but I felt like with the boost, it just picked the skis a lot and it would push a lot through turns. Now, I did notice a crazy good improvement on the boost going from the stock skis to CNAs. You guys know I put CNAs on everything, but with this, I am so much faster on this corner to corner than I was the boost, and it's just been an absolute treat to ride this thing for 600 miles so far. As said, we are going to be trying to do a full in-depth review of this sled towards the end of the season here, trying to keep these videos as present as possible and pump out content for you without sitting in a room talking at you. We did just get back from our Pittsburgh, New Hampshire trip, Golden Child Nationals drag race, and we ended up winning the KOT class, but I don't want to spoil that. As always, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I should be getting these videos out a lot faster. So stay on the lookout for the next one, and wheelie on, baby.